I am Muhammad Lain Hidayat, and this is my presentation video of part 1 of project 1 midterm test subject syntax. And I will present my presentation. The material is part of speech and diagrams. So, what are part of speech? So, part of speech are categories that classify words according to their function in a sentence. Here's you can see we have 9 part of speech in English. First, we have noun, as they and dog, computer. Pronoun, it, she, they. Verb, play, buy, thing. Adjective, big, new, old. Adverb, loudly, quickly. Preposition, in, on, and at. Conjunction, and, but, or. Interjection, yikes, yay. And 9 determiners, the, and many. Here you can see the example. In the sentence, Dian buys a new computer. In the sentence, Dian buys a new computer, every word has a part of speech or a word class. In short, part of speech is a word class. So Dian here is as a noun, buys as a verb, as a determiners, new as an adjective, computer as a noun. And I will explain further in the next slide. Here's the first type. We have nouns. Noun function name things, and it names everything, like everything in this world. Like in the example, we have John as a person's name, we have cat as an animal, computer as a thing. And in this sentence, John buys a computer. John act as a noun, a computer act as a noun because it's a thing, Next, pronouns. Pronouns function replace nouns. So it replaces the noun in a sentence. For example, he buys a computer. He in this sentence, it replaces John. So we can replace a noun with a pronoun. In this case, he replaced John. Another example is he, it, or they. Next, we have verb. Verb function shows an action or state. Example, buy, walk, think. As you can see in the sentence, John buys a computer. John buys is an action of John. So what John's doing? John is buying. In the sentence, buys is as a verb. Next, adjective. Adjective function as describe a noun or modify a noun. So in the example, we have new, old, and big. And in the sentence, John buys a new computer. New is a computer because new modified computer. What computer did John buy? Yeah, John buy a new computer. So new modified the noun computer. So adjective is always behind the noun. In this case, new modified the noun computer. Next, determiners. Determiners function specify things or indicate quantity. Example, there is a, many, and the. Then in the sentence, John buys the computer. The is a determiner because it specifies which computer that John buys. John buy the computer. If we say the, we already know each other what things that speakers meant. And the article or the determiner a is for a general noun. And remember that determiner always placed behind the noun, same as adjective. Okay, next we have adverb. Adverbs function modify verb, adjective, or other adverb. Example, slowly, very, recently. And in the sentence, John walks slowly, adverbs modifies the verb. The adverb slowly modifies the verb walk. So how John walks? John walks slowly. Next, we have preposition. Preposition shows the relationship between words. For example, in, on, and at. And in the sentence, John buys a computer at the old store, it shows a relationship between the word. The preposition at shows the relationship between the words or phrase. In this case, at is a preposition followed by phrase the old store, so it shows the relationship between them, either words or phrase. Next, we have conjunction. Conjunction is connecting words, phrases, or clauses. And this example, and, but, and or. As you look at in the sentence, John buys a computer and smartphone. It joins or connect two words, computer and smartphone. So not John buys computer smartphone, but conjunction here is to connect the computer and smartphone. Next, we have interjection. Interjections function as express emotion or sudden feeling. For example, yay and yikes. And in the sentence, yay, John buys a new computer. It shows the feeling of the sentence. Like in this case, yes, express emotion or the feeling happy. Like yay, John buys a new computer. Okay, next. Next, we get into the diagrams. Diagrams or tree diagram in syntax is a graphical representation of a sentence hierarchical structure, showing how words and phrases are grouped into larger units. It uses nodes and branches to illustrate the relationships between different components, revealing the grammatical roles of words and phrases within a sentence. So a tree diagram is showing how the sentence is constructed, because in sentence we have several phrases to create the sentence. Okay, first, basic structures of making a tree diagram. Here's the basic structures, like S stand for sentence, NP for noun phrase, VP for verb phrase, that is determiner, N for noun, verb for V for verb, H for adjective, and each node represents a grammatical unit that connects smaller parts into larger structures. Now we can see the example. Here's the simple examples of the use of tree diagram for the sentence. The sentence is, the student study, is the very basic sentence. As you can see, the as I said, a sentence is constructed with noun phrase and verb phrase. So to make a sentence, it always has noun phrase and verb phrase or VP. In this example, the students create a noun phrase, the as a determiner, student as a noun, and it creates the noun phrase. Next, the verb is study. It creates the verb phrase because it's no other words. We can identify verb as the verb phrase. Here, the next example with a bit complex sentence than before. The sentence is, the students study in the class. Here's we can see the noun phrase and verb phrase. The noun phrase, the students, and verb phrase, study in the class. We can analyze from the both, like the students, which consists of determiner and noun, creating a noun phrase, and the verb phrase here we have study and prepositional phrase in the class. And in prepositional phrase we have preposition in and noun phrase, and in noun phrase, which is the class, consists of determiner the and noun class, so it creates in the class. So the full sentence is, the student study in the class, and is the tree diagram. So that's it for my part 1 of project 1 video, and I will continue to the next part. Okay, so here's my here's my video of part 2 of project 1 regarding analyzing 3D diagrams. So the first sentence is Sarah who will visit her grandmother after the final exam. Here's the noun phrase Sarah and the verb phrase will visit her grandmother after the final exam. So the noun phrase only consists of Sarah, which is a noun, and it creates noun phrase. Because the noun phrase is just single noun, we can identify Sarah as a noun phrase because Sarah is a proper noun. Next, for the verb phrase, we look at the auxiliary verbs, auxiliary will, and the verb visit. And after that, we have noun phrase, which is her grandmother, and prepositional phrase, which is after the final exam. Here, the noun phrase consists of determiner her and the noun grandmother. Here's her as a determiner. It's called possessive determiner, or we can say adjective possessive. So her in this case, not a pronoun but adjective of not a pronoun but possessive adjective or possessive determiner. It's all the same, whether it's possessive, whether it's determiner or whether it's adjective. So let's continue. And in the prepositional phrase, we have preposition plus noun phrase, where after is preposition and noun phrase is the final exam. And the final exam consists of determiner the and adjective final and noun exam. Here's the adjective, modify the noun exam, and determiners the specify the noun or the noun phrase, the final exam. So the sentence is Sarah will visit her grandmother after the final exam, and this is the 3 diagram analysis. And this is the next sentence, is the simple sentence one. The sentence is the girl plays the guitar. Here's the noun phrase the girl and verb phrase plays the guitar. The noun phrase consists of determiner the and noun girl. So the girl, it is a noun phrase because the construction of noun phrase is determiner plus noun or adjective plus noun. Next, we analyze the verb phrase. The verb phrase is plays the guitar. The verb plays and is the same label with the noun phrase the guitar, and the noun phrase consists of the, which is determiner, and guitar, which is noun. The guitar becomes noun phrase. So the structures is like this. Okay. Next, sentence 3. We have the sentence the students read a book in the library. So first we identify where is the noun what is the noun phrase and the verb phrase. So in this sentence, the noun phrase is the students, and the verb phrase is read a book in the library. So the noun phrase consists of determiner the and the noun students. Determiner and noun creates a noun phrase, and the verb phrase read a book in the library is same level with noun phrase and verb phrase. With noun phrase here consists of determiner a and noun book. So a book is noun phrase. In this case, a book is function as object, so it's object of the verb read. And we add a prepositional phrase which is in the library, and the prepositional phrase consists of preposition in and noun phrase the library. And the noun phrase here, the library, consists of determiner and noun, which is the determiner is the and the noun is library. So that's the analyzing of the sentence the students read a book in the library. Next we have teacher gave homework to the class. As usual, we have to identify what is the noun phrase and verb phrase. In this case, the noun phrase is the teacher, because the teacher consists of determiner and noun. Determiner is the, and the noun is the teacher. So the teacher is creating a noun phrase, the teacher. And for the verb phrase, gave homework to the class, gave is a same level of the noun phrase as a noun phrase here as an object of the verb gave, and the noun phrase here, homework. Yeah. And we add a prepositional phrase which is contained of preposition and noun phrase. In this case, the preposition is to, and the noun phrase is the class, which is creating by the determiner the and the noun class. So the class is a noun phrase, preposition, first noun phrase become prepositional phrase, and verb plus noun phrase and prepositional phrase become verb phrase. So noun phrase and verb phrase making a sentence, as I said before. Last sentence, my friend bought a new phone yesterday. As always, we have to identify what is the noun phrase and the verb phrase. So the noun phrase here is my friend. Same as the sentence before, my here is determiner or possessive determiner. Someone or people maybe call it a possessive adjective, but mine's call possessive determiner. So the noun phrase consists of determiner or possessive determiner my and noun friend, and it creates a noun phrase here. And the verb phrase bought a new phone yesterday. The verb bought is same level of the noun phrase, and the noun phrase consists of determiner a, an adjective new, and noun phone. So a new phone is a noun phrase, and the noun phrase here, a new phone, is function as object of the verb bought. An adverb is just shows the time where the sentence happens. It just show the time. So the adverb here is yesterday. Yesterday is an adverb. So here's the full verb phrase, which consists the verb, noun phrase, and adverb. And noun phrase plus verb phrase become sentence. So that's the analyzing of the sentence 5. Okay, so that's all my presentation about part 2 of project 1 syntax regarding analyzing the tree diagram structures. So thank you for watching.